Hey guys, I'm on here unexpectedly early today. I have to go somewhere with my husband, but I have a really great card to share with you today. I'm early, I know that, and I want to thank Janelle Anderson for sharing last week. If Janelle, if you message me with your snail mail address, I will send you a pack of gems. I appreciate it so much. So if you comment and share, you'll be put into a drawing for some goodies. Thank you, Janelle. And so the other thing I want to tell you that there's a great kit sale going on right now, up to 30% off. And all kits are on sale, so you can visit my online store and get some great bargains on that, along with the clearance rack refresh. And then along with that, there's a wonderful starter kit deal right now. If usually the starter kit is $99 for $125 worth of product. And this month, the month of October, you get $155 worth of product for just $99 plus free shipping. It's the best deal. You can pick what you want. You can be a demonstrator that does the business and sells, or you can just be in it as a hobby demonstrator to get the discount. And so if you love Stampin' Up! And that's your jam and your thing, this is a wonderful deal. I'd love to have you join my team. And I'll put a link on YouTube and in my Facebook comments for that. Hi, hello, Jacqueline. Nice to have you here, all the way from France. I hope you're having a beautiful day there. And if you're on, say hi. Tell me where you're from. I love to know where you're from and see your comments. Okay, so today I'm going to feature this vase pop-up card. Isn't that cute? You may remember that I had done a 5x7 one this summer, and I didn't have the measurements to do a smaller one. The measurements, the project sheet for this is on my blog. But today I'm gonna show you how to make this little one. I worked on it today and figured out the mechanism measurements. So that's what we're gonna do today. And we're using the beautiful Regal Flora stamp bundle and the beautiful Winter Flora designer series paper. This is a gorgeous paper. It has lots of winter colors: Blackberry Bliss, Night of Navy, Cherry Cobbler, and Wild Wheat. And then it has these beautiful solid colors on the back, Pretty Peacock. There's that beautiful red, that Cherry Cobbler, Blackberry Bliss, and Night of Navy. So that's a designer series paper. Hi, Sheila. Thanks, Sheila. That's the DSP, and this is a stamp set, Regal Flora, and these are the dies. I'll be showing you die cut pieces from these today, but it has this really cool frame. Not using the frame today, but I will be later this week. So let's get started with this card, and it is not bad to make. It just takes a little bit of extra time. So the card that I showed you, what in the world did I do with it? Oh, here it is. This is with fall colors, and I'm going to do one today with spring colors. And if you're interested, and if you place an order with me this week of $40 or more, I'll send you the cardstock and paper to make 2 of each of these cards. So it would be 4 cards, it'd be 4 kits. And if your order is $50 or more, I'll send you a pack of gems too. And you have to use the host code. There's a new host code this week, and I will post that. All right, so for this one, We're going to start with a piece of basic white cardstock. It's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I've already done some die cutting just to save time because I have to go somewhere with Mac. That's my honey. And so I've already die cut the circle out, and I've used the Spotlight on Nature circle. It's this one. This one right here. And I will measure that for you. Let's see how wide that is. Okay, so this is about 2 3/4 wide. Okay, 2 3/4 inches wide. And I've already, so what you're going to do is you're going to add your designer series paper on the front. Just add your adhesive around the very edge because you're going to be die cutting this circle out, and you don't want to be die cutting through glue. Okay, so you're going to get this plus your cardstock. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to adhere it to the center of the card. So I'm going to bring in my glue press gun. This, I get a lot of questions about this. It's from my Sweet Petunia, and I use Stampin' Up's glue in it. It comes with 2 bottles. One has glue in it and one is just an extra bottle, and I fill that with our glue because I like it. All right, so I'm going to put that in the center there. All right, so it looks like that. Now I also took, I layered these 2 circles. So this is the one that I said I think was 2 3/4 across. And I layered this around it and on a piece of basic white cardstock to get that circle frame. And that is right here. And I used the one that has that pretty Flora pattern. So we're going to layer that on the front like that. And just try to put your glue on it where it's not gonna weep through onto the front. So it's kind of hard with this because of all the little die cuts on it. Sheila, are you going to be at the demo workshop on Saturday in Skinny Atlas? I know Joette's going, so maybe you're going too, and I'll get to see you there. I'm looking forward to that. All right, so we want to just kind of press that down till that's on there good. Now I'm going to show you how to make the mechanism for the middle because we've got to let parts of that dry. Oh my goodness, dies and dries. Okay, here we go. So for the mechanism, and the mechanism is underneath here. It's what pulls your vase up like that. All right, so it's this thing under here. I'll show you how to make that. So we're going to start with a piece of cardstock that is 7.5 by 2 1/4. And I will have a free project sheet on my blog with the measurements. Oh, good. Okay, so this is, glad that I will see you there. Okay, so this is 7.5 by 2 1/4, and we're going to do some scoring. All right, we're going to score at 1/2 of an inch and 4 inches. And then at 7 inches down here. Okay, so you've got 3 score lines across there. We're going to turn it and score at 1/2 an inch on each side. So here's the first side. And I'm going to turn it this way and again score at 1/2 an inch. So Regal Flora is my featured stamp set this week, and it's going to be my Kit in the Mail set for this month for October. So I will be advertising that soon. All right, so if we fold it at the score line in the middle, you'll see that one end is longer than the other end. For the longer end, we're going to make our long skinny end of it, which is this part here that's adhered to our card, the inside of the card. Then let me grab another one so you can see. This one is from Basic Beige, and this is what we're going for. It's gonna look like this. All right. So I'm gonna so for our skinny end, our longer end, we're gonna cut off these side pieces that were where the scoring is. Looking for my scissors. Okay. I'm not finding my snips, but I'll use these. Okay. So we're going to go right up the side here to that score line. We're going to cut these off. And I'll turn this over. We'll go right up this. Cut that off. Okay, now on this other end, we're going to cut out this middle tab right here. We want those the little tabs on each end, but we're going to cut these off. Or this off, this tab. And these scissors are kind of long to be doing this, but all right. I'm going to grab my bone folder. Where it's scored here on this part, just ignore it. We're not going to do anything with that. I'm going to just press these good. And then this we want to press pretty good. We want that this is going to have to be bending, and we want that to work really well. And then the only other thing I'm going to do on this is I'm going to miter these little tabs a little bit. Just a little like that. Get all our pieces here. Okay, so the way this works is this folds under here like this to go in our card base. So I'm going to bring my card base in. And what you want to do is we're going to lay this so the end of this tab right here is right butted up against to where our fold is. You don't want it in the fold, but you want it right up next to it. All right, and I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. And then I'm going to put glue on the top of that. Like that. And I want the bottom part of my vase just above the bottom of my card. Right there. I'm going to close this up. And we're going to just give that a little back rub like that. And I'm going to set something on that for a minute. Move that over here. I want to let that dry. And we'll set that on there. Okay, so for flowers, I'm going to stamp I need 2 sets of flowers in I'm going to use Night of Navy. 2 sets of these, and I'm going to grab a scrap piece of basic white. These are so pretty, and these are distinctive stamps like that. And I've already die cut a couple of those out. Although I'm not finding them. Oh, here they are. Oh boy. There's always something you can't find during a Facebook Live. Okay, and to save time, I already have those die cut out. And I'm also going to, we'll set the flowers aside for a minute, and we need a cover. We need our vase. All right, cover. So I've taken a piece of Night of Navy, and this is, let me see, 2 1/4 by 3, and I embossed it with the Distress Tile embossing folder. I don't know if you can see that. All right, and we're going to want to bend this a little bit. We want it to bend a little bit because our base is going to be kind of round. Let's bring our card back in and see how we're doing on. Okay, so that is the way it should be. It's glued onto that side. So I'm going to fold this down, and I'm going to do the same thing with, I should have used my bone folder on this before I glued this in, but we want this to be a little rounded here. We want that to round up like that, okay? So I'm going to fold that over, and I'm going to adhere my cover. This is going to be the base to the top of that. This would be really pretty, a really pretty card, like with Christmas greens and flowers. Maybe I'll do one later this week with that. It would be nice to get a little country Christmas bouquet. All right, so we've got that on there like that, okay? Now we need a little piece of cardstock here to hold that in place when it's being pulled. And that's going to be 3/4 of an inch by 2 inches. So I'm going to bring this back in. I'm going to cut off 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to cut it down to 2 inches. All right. So you're going to open this out. Once this is glued on here, you're going to open that out. And we're going to put glue just on the very end, each end of this. We don't want it to stick to our mechanism at all. So we just want to hold it. I'm going to put it like that. Okay, so what we're trying to hold is this right here. So, and we're going to go and let this dry for a minute. And we'll pick that back up in a minute. We've got those flowers, and then I have stamped also some other, here's a leaf and a die cut that I've stamped. We're going to use those. And so I had some other ones here. We're going to use these. This is from the beautiful Nope, that's not right. What is this? These are from Flowers of Beauty. Okay, and I've used this long die right here. And then I had some dark green ones. They're right here. We're going to use those. I'm not sure that I really like those dark green ones. We'll see what it looks like. You might want to do something lighter. In fact, I think I'll do that right now. I'm going to grab some soft seat foam. Yeah. Lemon lime. And lemon lime pink. I'm just going to cut a little bit of that off. All right, and let's stamp a couple of these with that. This stamp right here, I really like this. It has the little sprigs on it. And there. And I'm just going to fussy cut those really quick since I don't have my machine right here. And I need my little scissors. So this is, I'll bring this back in. I want to show you. See how this moves easily? So this is to keep this from going farther that way. All right, so we'll go ahead and do the next step on this, which is gluing these tabs down. I'm going to set this aside for a minute. So what I'm going to do is, and what you want to do is make sure your tabs are bending well down, because it's going to go like this, but we're not going to put them on the cardstock until this is almost closed, because in reality, they're going to be glued down over here and not over here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put my glue on the ends here. All right. And I'm going to close this. I don't want it to touch the bottom yet. Till we're almost over like that. And we're going to let that sit there like that. We're going to cover this with a decorative edging there. You'll see in just a minute. Okay, so we are going to, I'm going to cut these. And these scissors are awfully big to be cutting this, but we'll give it a try here. Yeah, I don't think I can do it with these. And I have two pairs of snips and I can't find either pair. Well, huh. Okay. Let's do our sentiment. Well, let's see if this is stuck yet. Yeah, okay, that's working. I just want to leave it closed just another minute, few minutes to adhere good there. So while we're waiting, I'll do the sentiment. There's some nice sentiments in this set. Here's the set. There is Wishing I Were There to Give You a Hug, Sending Love Your Way, Thanks, and Missing You. And then there's these nice floral images. I love this flower. I'm not using it today, but I really like that one. Okay, and I'm grabbing my little pieces of cardstock here. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this one that says Sending Love Your Way, and I think I'll use Night of Navy for that. All right, and we're going to just lightly tap. I'm going to stamp it right there, Sending Love Your Way. And I'm going to bring in my trimmer. We're going to trim that down. So this is about 3/4 of an inch wide. Okay. And then I'm going to take my scissors and just trim that off there. I'll trim it this way. All right, so now I'm going to cut a piece of Night of Navy that's about 1 inch wide. So we want a nice border around that. Bring this back here. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this onto that. Like that. And then I'm going to trim this down this way. Okay. All right, so let's do the top of this vase here. This is nice and dry, and see how that pulls it up like that? Oh no. I hope I didn't lose you guys. Okay, if you guys can hear me, I am trying to bring it back on. I'm not sure what happened. Let's go here. Okay. Sorry about that. I think I got a text and it made it go off. So let's see here. Okay. I'm back. Hopefully. All right, so this is going to go down here, Sending Love Your Way. And we have a die cut for the top of the vase. And this die cut is in the Regal Flora dies. All right, it might be easier to put it on before you get your vase in here, which I intended to do. And we're going to just cut off probably 1/4 of an inch on one end. Thanks, Sheila. Thanks for letting me know. Sometimes if I have text come through on my phone, even though it's on Do Not Disturb and vibrate. For some reason, it throws it off. And then I have to log back in with my phone. All right, so I'm going to go down here like this. And we have that nice, pretty decorative floral, kind of looks lacy going on there. All right, so I'm gonna put that back down to dry. And let's add, I just want to make sure that's dry first. Let's go ahead and put our sentiment on. And in the midst of that, I've done something with that. Okay, it's going to go right across the front there. All right. And I want that just to stay down a little more. I'm just going to press that like that. The first thing I'm going to do is, and if for those of you who didn't see the beginning, this is one I did with fall colors. The background here is Old Olive, and that's one of the green and gold dyes, I believe, and Wild Wheat, and we've got the Blackberry Bliss and Night of Navy, and I've used Basic Beige with this card. Yeah, my nails. Okay, so this one I was going to do more springy, but I may end up using a touch of gold with this. Might be pretty. We'll see what it looks like. All right, so I'm going to open this back up. And it's still not stuck like it should be. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this in the background here. So I've got a few die cuts that need to be poked out there. And I'm not going to worry about it right now. So I'm just going to add dabs of glue to this, where the there's a nice wide spot. We're going to put it all the way down pretty far. I'm kind of going like that. Okay. And then I think I'll add another one. This one's going to be a little shorter, so I'm just going to break it off right here. And actually, I might save this to put right here. All right, so I'll wait on that a minute. And I'm going to take my one of my flower images here. I'm going to glue one of these in the back. So we're going to put that going like that. And we'll put another one on the other side. Maybe here. Right? And then, let's see. I'm not super crazy about the color of these flowers. I think I would rather do like a yellow or a soft pink. I have to have a soft pink over here. Oh, I found my snip. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try this darker pink. And again, if you have the dies, you can die cut them. I have the dies. I don't have my machine set up, so I'm just gonna fussy cut around this. And we're gonna need 2 of these. Nice to have the sunshine here today. It's been so like cloudy and drizzly kind of weather. All right. That's gonna go there. Like that. And then I'm going to put another set below that, but this one we're going to attach to the vase, the inside of the vase. What else is going on? We had our grand dog over the weekend. He's a little Havapoo, and he is so funny. I have a long, where I am sitting right now, there's a row of windows that goes across the front where I work, and he likes to jump up on here and he'll lay and watch the birds outside, or he wants to know what's going on the farm. He'll lay up there and sleep or be excited to see what's outside. Okay, so this is going to go, we're going to put this one probably maybe like right here. So I'm going to put a little adhesive right here. I'm just going to hold that there a minute. I hope you can see it till that sticks. Okay, and then we're going to add this behind those. So we're going to put our adhesive on the front here. Because we want it to stick behind those flowers. And I'm just holding it there in place. Now, as far as signing this card, you can put paper on the back. You could add, you could even over here, if you wanted to. We're going to add some little centers to those flowers. And I'm just using, these are those gold textured adhesive back dots. We'll put one here. And we'll add one. Come on. Right here. I missed the glue on that one. Here we go. We'll add one right here. And maybe one more. Over here. Okay. And now let's add one of these sprigs to the front here. Maybe on this side, on this card. And now the sun's coming out a little bit. All right, so we'll add it right there, going this way. And I'm not sure where that sentiment went, but I did. Typical. All right, I'm going to grab some ribbon. Now we could use Night of Navy with the gold in it. That might be kind of pretty. Let's try it and see. White with silver, or white with not silver, but plain white would be pretty. But let's try a little bit the Night of Navy with the gold, because we do have a little bit of blue going on. Even pink would probably be pretty. Put it right there like that. Some glue dots. Hi, Peggy. We'll add one right here. And we'll add one more. Okay, and we'll add our bow like this. Okay, I kind of like it. It's a little bit eclectic for me with a lot of different colors, but so there's our vase card, and somewhere here there's a sentiment, but I kind of like it plain too. And let's see, we open it up and there's our little vase of flowers to give to someone. And I hope you've enjoyed this. I will be posting more with this set this week. And this is the other one that I did today with the fall colors, with the Regal Flora set. So have a good rest of the day. Thanks for joining me. Take care now. Bye.